Hi, I'm NISHA.
I'm Nicole.
I'm DANI.
And I'm Hannah. And this is
The Vegan View.
Cheers! So today we have another special guest filling in for DANI while she's on her maternity leave. We have Russell, Roller Coaster Vegan on Instagram. And tell us a little bit about yourself, Russell.
Well, I have an Instagram, as you mentioned. Basically, I post roller coasters and vegan food, but on the feed, it's mainly vegan food because people didn't want to see the roller coasters, but I still have the stories that have the roller coasters in them.
And you have great stories. All the stories are about the newest vegan products coming out, roller coasters, and really good food wherever he travels to.
If you want to know what products are coming out, he's the one to look at, because even just recently with the Just Scramble, I learned about that because of you. And I messaged him and I was like, when is this coming out? And he had all the information. So
soon.
So today we're going to try some Trader Joe's food. I'm excited you're going to try this with us.
Me too.
What should we try first?
Spring rolls.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, they just smell so good.
The veggie spring rolls, they're in the freezer section, and they are kale, edamame, mushrooms, and shredded tofu.
Cheers. Cheers.
These are good.
There's ginger in there?
Yeah, ginger.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of ginger.
We don't even have a sauce that we dip these in, and they're still really flavorful.
Yeah. And not like dry. They're like...
Yeah.
And I like the crispy outside.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5 because I really love a sauce. I know it's good without the sauce. You definitely don't need it, but I would like if it came with a sauce. That would really just kind of like take it to the next level for me.
I'll give it a 7.
I'm gonna give it a 9. I thought they were delicious.
I am also going to give it a 7, especially if you don't like mushrooms. These are very mushroomy, whereas I know a lot of spring rolls don't have mushroom in it. It has a very strong mushroom taste, but I really like it. But I definitely had spring rolls that I like a little more better.
A little more better. So let's try these. I saw these. I've never seen them before. It is a seed and bean medley, and it's pumpkin seeds, corn, chickpeas, fava beans, edamame, and dried peas. And basically the ingredients are just some oil and a little bit of salt.
It reminds me of like the those like Japanese rice cracker
Yeah.
mix.
Okay, so I don't know what this is. What is this? The corn,
I think
right?
it's hominy, yeah.
The hominy, really, really good.
Corn?
I think
Yeah,
it's
it says roasted
corn.
salted corn.
They have just the corn and at Trader Joe's, and I think it's called like Incan corn.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's not my kind of snack. Like, I wouldn't go for it.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather just eat
I'd
like
rather make
a
it at home
hydrated
with
chickpea.
chickpeas.
Yeah, I would do.
We're
I
not the same
we're the
person at
same.
all.
Literally everything you guys say, I'm like, is that NISHA? It's crazy.
They drive the same color car. I just like I'm shook.
We're on the
shook.
same wavelength.
Equally shook. You know what I would do with these though? I would use these in a salad instead of croutons. It gives a nice texture and something crunchy, something salty.
You don't like peas. Cough, cough. You won't like
It's
it.
just so like coughable.
Yeah.
I would give it a 5. I just am neutral about it on the
DANI scale?
The DANI scale. I'm just kind of like, I would eat it if it was in front of me. I don't know that I would buy it again, especially because there's other snacks I like better.
You were saying if it was in front of you, you would eat it, and I don't think I would. I think I would go for something else. So I think because of that, it wasn't bad. It's just not really my preference.
Yeah.
I think maybe I'll give it a 4.
Oh my god, that's what I was thinking.
I'd give it a 4 too.
okay?
Like, I feel like they're like, meh, they're not bad, they're not good, they're just sort of whatever, but like, there's so many other things I'd rather eat.
4.
So this is the Trader Joe's yellow jackfruit curry with jasmine rice, and it's got rice, as you would imagine, coconut milk, jackfruit, water, eggplant. It's just basically vegetables, spices, yeah.
The yellow curry, and it says vegan right on the package,
Yeah.
which makes it so helpful.
It's like
Is this new? Because
Yes.
Fairly
heard of
new.
it. Okay,
It came out a couple months
can't
ago.
believe I haven't tried this because I love curry and I love jackfruit.
That looks
This is
good.
like
I love rice.
yeah.
Cheers. You're on.
Okay,
Okay.
fine.
It's spicy.
It's good.
Oh,
Yeah, but
whoa.
like good spicy.
That is spicy.
If you don't like spicy, this is not the jackfruit curry for you.
I'm so used to things not being spicy, and then all of our taste tests, I feel like I'm the only one who's like, but it's not spicy. But this is good.
The irony of the fact that the package doesn't say anything about it being spicy.
Yeah.
And then when we've tried things that say that they're spicy, they're not spicy.
not.
It's very delicious.
This
Yeah.
is really
The
good.
texture is really good of the rice. Like, the sauce is
I
really
buy
flavorful,
this
really
again.
spicy.
It tastes like takeout.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Wow.
Because it's just a tidbit too spicy for me. And I don't know that I could eat the whole thing without just being like, my mouth is on fire.
Really?
Yeah. But if you like spicy food, like my boyfriend loves spicy food, he would be able to eat this and it would be like amazing. But he adds hot sauce to everything. See, I never add hot sauce to stuff unless it's like avocado toast and it like needs a little kick.
A little something.
Yeah.
I feel like 8.5 is a fair rating.
Thank you.
I'm gonna stick with 8.5 as well.
I would say probably like an 8 for me, just because I do think it's too spicy, but I think it tastes very homemade, or like you said, something you get at a restaurant. It tastes fresh, and the bell peppers, they're nice big chunks. So I feel like it's like something that's like a good treat, but it also isn't, I mean, it has great ingredients. It's all really fresh.
Yeah, I would also give it an 8. The texture of the jackfruit, I think, because it's a frozen meal, is a little
Chewy.
like it falls apart more, I think. But I really like the spice. I feel like it's not that spicy, but I
Yeah.
know because India and I like eat more spicy food.
Right.
It's
But I would say it was just like a medium spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
It's not
It
like,
totally
oh my God,
depends
I'm
on
sweating.
your threshold. Because for
Yeah.
me, my whole mouth is on fire after
Really?
eating a bite. Yeah, like it's tingling
Mine's
still
not
a
at
little
all.
bit.
I've got a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
tingly on my
I'm
tongue.
so happy there's someone who eats spicy food here
Yeah.
with me.
Hey, don't worry, I got you.
Yeah.
This is the carrot miso salad dressing.
Did you get this in the juice section?
I was gonna say I got it in the produce section by the lettuce.
Shaking it up and getting everyone wet with condensation. Sorry about that.
Stop condensating all over me.
Got it in the salad section, so right
Oh,
in the
okay.
refrigerated section, right by the lettuces.
It's so much like that Benihana
Mhm.
salad dressing.
Oh my god,
Yeah, it's 1-to-1.
It's
It tastes
great.
exactly the same.
that's
great.
so good. Got it.
I was
Oh, yeah.
expecting it to taste so carroty
Yeah, I was.
because it's brightly
It
colored,
looks like carrot juice.
and the first ingredient is carrot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I thought for sure it was gonna be kind of sweet and like carrot juice like, but it's not.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah, good stuff. What would you give it?
I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love that.
Bam.
I like it's gonna change the salad game for me.
So definitely 9 out of 10. I would pour this all over salad.
I'm gonna give it a 9. I think it's really, really good, especially in the summertime if you want like a really cold, refreshing salad with like cucumbers, snap peas, and all that kind of stuff. Super good. I would add something a little bit sweet to it. If it was gonna be a 10, I would want it a little tiny bit sweeter. I know. Everyone else is like, no.
I
would
would
want
my
it a little
internal
sweeter.
reaction. I was like, absolutely.
I know, but I like
But you like
salads that are
sweet
sweet and
salads.
savory because it helps me eat like a bigger salad because it's a little bit more, it's not all one note and one flavor. So I would put like dried like raisins or something in the salad with it, I think.
Yeah, it's really good. I don't know. I was really pleasantly surprised because, as you were saying, with the carrot, you see the carrot, and I was
Yeah.
thinking carrot juice, which I also really love.
But
no,
not
it's
as a salad dressing,
Really
maybe, yeah.
good.
This is the Unlocks Your Dreams vegan cream cheese.
I would
And-
buy it just for the pun.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
How funny.
It does taste like lox.
It's like
Yeah,
a little
now.
tangy, salty,
Yeah,
slightly fishy, but not like overly.
exactly.
I thought the fish flavor was going to be more overwhelming, but it's not. It's like a subtle, there's definitely like a saltiness, like the way that cured fish has like this salty flavor, but it's not necessarily like,
The fish taste test. When we had that fish taste test, it was overwhelmingly fishy.
I watched all
Right.
your cringes. It's like,
That's a fun one. Go watch it. Link down below.
this is so good. And the texture is really nice. Like it's extremely
That would be
creamy.
so good with red onion,
yeah.
thin
Tomatoes,
tomatoes,
Caper.
and like
capers.
lots of capers on an everything bagel.
Yes, please. Everything bagels.
Sign me up.
Oh, and if you're
seriously.
looking for vegan bagels, Nikki Vegan has a recipe.
bit- yeah,
on
she
her
does.
channel.
They're really fun to make, you guys.
I give it a 10 out of 10.
Yep.
Bam.
Lox Bagels used to be my favorite, and this is the only thing I have found that is going to give you that same flavor if you're really missing it. Like, if that's something that you are used to eating, you have to pick it up. You'll love it.
Also, having grown up like eating bagels and lox and cream cheese and capers forever, this definitely is nostalgic and delicious. I give it a 9 out of 10.
I'm definitely going to give it a 10. I think it's super, super good, really creamy. I'm excited for it on a bagel, but I'm really excited to make it into a creamy pasta because I was at Crossroads one time and they had a creamy, like almost like a fettuccine Alfredo, but with vegan lox. And it's basically like you would take some of this, a splash of almond milk, and then make like a creamy fettuccine Alfredo. I think that would be like really, really yummy, especially, yeah, I'm gonna experiment with that.
No, I feel like I'd give it an 8.5. And I don't know if it's just because I'm thinking about a bagel, but I feel like it's not as briny as I thought it would be. I think it would be really good if it had capers inside of it.
Yeah.
But I feel like on its own, it doesn't make the bagel. I feel like you really have to buy the dressings. So I don't want to be like, it's amazing.
Like
that
on
someone
its own,
just
100%.
gets this with a bagel. You have to buy the other stuff.
The toppings,
Yeah.
yeah,
The
for sure.
accoutrement.
At no fault of Fiyoko's.
Yeah.
So I've actually had these delicious vegan oatmeal chocolate chip cookies with coconut before, but I had to share them with my friends because these are actually the cookies I bring to my friend's place when we have bachelor night.
Oh, nice.
Or if there's like, I don't know, a party, I will just bring one of these cookies because they're omnivore approved. I like
These
dropped
smell
them.
so good. So good.
10 out of 10 for me.
So soft.
Good.
I don't taste the coconut.
I don't taste it, but I feel it.
I get a little coconut. I definitely think like if you don't like coconut, you won't like it. 'Cause
Yeah.
This is the only way I like oatmeal. Can I have another cookie? Really like the texture.
and these are
For me
soft
personally.
cookies. But if you put some ice cream in between and made ice cream sandwiches, they'd firm up a little bit, and these would be amazing ice cream
Yeah.
sandwich cookies.
Yeah, they taste like they're like fresh baked. The texture of them because they're so soft. Like even though they're clearly not, they're from a bag. Like I feel like it's as close as you could get to kind of
You
being
could
out of
totally
the
like
oven.
put these on a plate, warm
Yeah.
them up in the like microwave.
Yeah,
Microwave.
just
and
like
bring
a
them out and
touch.
just be like, hi,
I'm so talented.
I'm Martha Stewart.
Like I personally
more
like
to try.
I wouldn't have another one of those cookies.
Wow.
I don't really like it that much.
Hannah
That's why this show
disagrees.
is called
She's
The
having
Vegan
another
View.
one.
We have
Yeah.
such different views.
I just texturally does not excite me because I love like the gooiness of a soft baked cookie, and this has none of that.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
And it does have texture, but it's just
Yeah, like you know a soft baked cookie that has like that inside that's really doughy and
Chewy.
gooey, and then the
Yeah, oh,
outside's
that's
just a
my
little bit
favorite.
crisp.
Crisp,
This is
mhm.
not that. This is sort of a
No.
soft, crumbly,
Yeah.
all the way through. That's a good. Wow, you're really good at this.
eh.
Yeah.
I wasn't
feel that.
particularly stoked
You're
about
making
it.
me rethink everything I've ever believed.
Okay.
I would give it a 9 because I do agree with you a little bit on the texture. I would definitely buy these again. I would definitely bring them to a party where there's non-vegans because I feel like they would be impressed. They would definitely eat those. Yeah, 9.
I'm gonna give them a 4. I just couldn't get down with it, but
Fascinating. I give them an 8. I think they're really good for a packaged cookie. I think that they're totally something that a non-vegan would approve of, and I think they're delicious. So
I give them a 10 out of 10. I think they're the best vegan cookie I've ever had.
And last, we have these blueberry raspberry oat bran
Oh, wow.
muffins. They are wheat-free and vegan.
I want to eat it. It smells like horse treats.
no,
I hate the smell.
no.
Oh no!
They call this a muffin.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I don't
like it. It smells like what we used to feed the cows.
I don't think they're good. But I also don't think it's as bad as they seem to think it is, because it's, if you've ever had like that, those healthy muffins or like anything bran at all, I mean, it is an oat bran muffin, so it's very branny. But I just feel like if you're gonna go for it and like have a big muffin, you should have like a delicious fluffy muffin. Like this is a sad excuse for a muffin, but it's not awful.
Someone was
So, I
like,
mean-
vegan food's gross. Can you show me how good vegan food is?
Yeah, don't buy them.
Don't buy these.
No.
They'll be like, wow, vegan food's worse than I thought it was.
There's no
Doesn't
way you
squeeze.
could digest this. I could barely break it apart with my hand.
Hey, wait, listen to what it sounds like when
my
you drop
God.
it. Ready?
It smells like
I'm gonna give it a 0. I don't think I've ever given anything a 0 on this show. It's not edible to me. I would not even try to eat this. I think it's disgusting. I hated it. Sorry, Trader Joe's. They do so many things well. I'm just so
True.
confused how
Maybe
they
we
messed
got a
up the
bad
muffin.
batch.
No, that
Maybe.
tastes like what an oat bran as the first ingredient,
Well, my
blueberries
mom
as the
used to
second ingredient
make-
muffin tastes
My mom
like.
used to make tons of oat bran stuff growing up. And this is not what it like tasted
Yeah.
or smelled like.
Yeah.
It was like softer and not so.
Yeah, fluffier.
Because I think what happened is it's just like all oat bran.
Yeah.
Like it's not cut enough. Like oil or whatever, or water even, should just be higher up
Well,
on the
also it's
ingredients
the
list.
consistency. So I have an apple muffin recipe in my
Yeah.
ebook that is one of my favorite muffins to make, and they're super healthy. They even kind of look similar in that they're that sort of brown color. Like they don't
they
look
look
as good as they taste. But what I do is I grind up the oatmeal in a blender, and it becomes this really
Yeah,
soft
that's
flour,
what it's
and then it gets
supposed to
really
do.
fluffy, and there's lots of
Yeah.
air in it. And it's kind of spongy, and that's. I mean, if I was working at Trader Joe's, I would suggest that they grind up some of the oats because that would make a huge difference.
I
I'm
mean,
also giving this a 0.
it's a nice uncooked oat.
I'll give it, how about a -1? So
Oh.
they do some work.
That's cold.
Give it a 2. I would like.
Generous.
Sweet.
I wouldn't buy it
Kind-hearted
again, and I wouldn't
Nicole.
tell other people to get it. But it's not the worst thing I've had in the world. If you put almond butter on it, you could make it happen.
I would rather eat one of those like loogie fish. I'm sure I would eat one of these.
No.
I would too.
Just because for me,
Give me a
it
loogie fish
tastes,
all day.
It smells like horse treats. Okay, 0.
This.
I think it's this as well.
This was my favorite.
I like the cookies.
I like the cookies. All right, so that is it for this taste test. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some good ideas on things that you can get at Trader Joe's. Let us know what your favorite vegan Trader Joe's goodies are in the comments so we can go pick them up. And as always, all of our social media stuff will be in the description box below, as well as our Facebook group and, of course, Russell's Instagram account, which is super helpful. So make sure you check that out. And we will see you next Monday. Bye.